watch my hey, hey, spicy like tamale, roasting like green peppers on that open fire. New Mexican mommy told me she a rider. Hop in the whip, speakers up loud, fully equipped.
What is going on, all you goons and producers? It's your boy, Miko Anthony. With me, as always, Damien's an alien.
What's up?
And man, we got another good show, the Producers Pit.
Yeah.
More shenanigans, more bullshit, new lower thirds.
Look
we
at
changed the color to red, you know. Sometimes instead of dyeing, the hair to really kind of change your personality, we said, let's dye the lower third. And of course, Damien's got nothing to dye anyway.
I can't dye anything, so it's a perfect opportunity.
Really, new year, new us.
Yeah.
I guess that's how it is. But I mean, even though it's like the third show of the year, so it's not like we missed the boat on the resolution thing. I think.
Yeah,
hardcore.
It happens,
Oh,
It's never too late.
Never too late. But better late than never. This week's guest, it's been a while to get him in here, tie him down. We had to do a lot of back alley deals, but we finally got a Albuquerque-born singer, songwriter, hip-hop artist, fresh off a show, rocked the house at the launch pad. You got this guy's got some elite talent on his band. I ain't gonna lie.
It's true.
Yeah,
crazy people.
for sure.
Some of the best in the biz. And like we said, this interview's a long time coming, but we finally have him in today. Welcome in, Jawny Badluck.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yep,
Appreciate you.
This is where the live audience is.
Yeah, nice.
Much love to Producers Pit. You guys are fucking awesome. Or you guys are freaking awesome.
I know you
Yeah, you can say
whatever
you want, yeah.
You guys
say
are fucking
fuck word.
awesome.
Thank you.
Love you guys. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, no. After
It's an
10
honor.
p.m., you can say almost anything that isn't inciting violence. But before we get into today's shenanigans and song of the week, we got something new to unveil. As you can see, hey, look at this Bush League logo. I mean, hey, it was good. Red Panda did some work on it.
Yeah,
but,
it's not bad.
But this year we got more pixels. So Mark, please pull it up. We got more pixels. We got more pixels
Look
this
how
year.
beautiful that is.
Look at that. Look, it's Red Panda made a new and improved logo. I mean, this guy is best. I mean, yeah, it is huge.
Shout out Red Panda.
Yeah,
shout out to Red Panda.
talented at everything. He hosted the show, and we keep bringing up Damien's legal troubles on the show. We got to stop that, but
Look, man. No comment.
No comment.
Still can't
Leave
comment.
the baggage at the door.
Exactly.
Exactly. Well, we do have a lot to comment about when it comes to our songs of the week. That's right, general and local picks coming at you. We'll be expanding the playlist as always. Spotify producers_pit if you want to see all of our recommendations from now till the beginning of time. So as always, Damien, what do you recommend to everyone?
Yes, sir. So my overall pick today is something that I haven't heard in a while. I used to listen to this artist all throughout high school. He kind of had that vibe where I was like, every time I put him on, me and my boys would be like, all right, this is a good time.
This is it.
So my overall pick is going to be King Troop by Young Thug. Man, I never heard a song. I have never heard a song where I was like vibing. I felt good, but I was also like, damn, that's sad. Because like
crying in the club.
it's for his friend that died, and I was like, damn, that's kind of tough. But also, it's a good song. It's like it's got some melodies in it. I'm like, damn, that's hard. Yeah, so go ahead and go check that out. For as far as local picks, I think Dean London Swift. Dean London Swift.
That's my guy.
I was gonna say, I think you know Dean London Swift.
Very well.
Shout out to his song called Regrets. It's good. It's a good song. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and go check him out. Vibey stuff, vibey track. Thanks for being nice to my parents. If you respect my parents, I respect you. Shout out to him.
How do you meet your parents?
At the airport, actually.
Oh, okay. How do you know that was your parents? Wait, hold. There's a lot of.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
He did his homework.
I don't. Well, he didn't know they were my parents. My parents met him. We're talking to him, and then was like,
okay.
all right, my son hosts this like dumb show. So.
Oh yeah. This is
So-
we talk about OnlyFans.
He actually told me about that. He said at the airport he met some people that were connected to you guys, so now it all makes sense.
That's dope.
small
Shout out Dean London Swift.
Shout out
man.
Dean London Swift, yeah.
That young man is amazing. He's one of my main engineers. He's been just such an awesome collaborator over the past couple of years. We have a song together. It's called Over It. It's on his I think he released it on his album, his last album. It's pure fire. I love it.
Yeah,
He kills it.
yeah, and absolutely amazing production and engineering all around.
Absolutely.
on
Especially
all
with
of his
his age.
projects.
He's very young. So
Yeah.
only room to grow.
Yeah, for sure.
That's dope, man. Crazy people you find at the some point.
Yeah, small world, right?
Yeah, man,
For sure. So we're gonna kick it over to our guest, Mr. Badluck. You got any recommendations for the audience at home?
Man, yeah, I would say for like a local pick, I just saw him perform last night at Launchpad. Yes, I'm Savings. I think he actually goes by I'm Savings, but his Instagram is Yes, I'm Savings. He just released a new song. I don't know what it's called, but it's fire. It's very, very good, and they're great live. So shout out to you, bro. You're doing your thing. Much love.
Or anything else? Anything you've been bumping in the car?
Man, honestly, it's funny. Songs. It's funny you bring up Young Thug because I don't really like a lot of his newer music, but the one jam that I still fuck with all the time when I'm alone in the whip is Lifestyle.
Yeah.
With Rich Homie Quan
that's
and fucking Young Thug. In the lifestyle.
That's all right.
In the life,
Yeah, I remember back in the day, everybody would be like, "This song is trash," and then like,
oh, it's so hard. It's so
good,
before
though.
its time when it came out. Like that was when he really came out with that style. That was like, what did you just say?
Exactly.
It's so good though, bro. The energy is amazing. If you look up the lyrics too, it's kind of weird, but it's fire.
For sure.
He's got a Genius video. That's always a good one to really decipher, learn about Jack Harlow's childhood.
Yeah. We actually, I don't know if you guys saw, but we did a sort of kind of not a parody, but sort of something inspired by Genius for the Ruins song that I did. And that was a really cool experience to break down the lyrics, talk about it, give some backstory. That was dope.
Yeah, shout out
Go
JG
check that
Films,
out.
right?
Yeah, shout out JG Films, man. He's local here in New Mexico. Really proud of that kid. He's done a lot in the past couple years.
All right. Well, keep it moving. I guess we got to get my recommendations in for this week. Hey, there's some stuff I've been waiting for to kind of drop that finally dropped, not this week, but in between our last two shows. So in general, my boy Carpenter Brute, he's dropping a new album soon, but he dropped a single off that album called Imaginary Fire. He's kind of moving away from the synthwave stuff and getting to some more metal kind of, melodic stuff. God damn, I always love me some new Carpenter Brute, that's for sure. And second, our last guests, Sun Sounds.
They dropped some bangers.
They debuted, I guess, their newest song, and they finally dropped it. I was waiting the moment we were done filming, like, I'm ready for this song. Moving Sweet Groovin' with Sun Sounds and Teddy Grooves. Yeah, they fucking knocked it out the park.
Yes, sir.
Tangerine Summer was my favorite until they took themselves to a new level. Moving Sweet Groovin' is so just, God, it's everything that Sun Sounds is amazing at is put out into just full view here. I mean,
wow.
Tessa goes hard on the vocals. Will is probably in the running for low-key one of the best shredders in the city on guitar.
No, like for real, yeah.
And the synth, the production, y'all made it. I mean, it's just fantastic. Blew me away when I first heard it. Still blows me away. Now I think it's gotten into my on repeat playlist on Spotify.
Wow.
That's how good it is.
Cool.
Nice.
I'll have to check them out.
So, speaking of Spotify, producers_Pit, if you want to see all those recommendations. I know we have at least just general song on the YouTube, but Spotify is where everything is at. That's about Song of the Week. I think we'll get into the interview section after a break, or we might have a 3-hour discussion on Euphoria. Who knows? Find out when we come back. And welcome back to the Producers Pit. We're here with the boys, with Jawny Badluck, local singer-songwriter and hip-hop artist. And like we said, we flipped a coin, 3-hour Euphoria discussion incoming. So season 1, episode 1, let's talk about well, let's get into some questions with old Jawny Badluck here, though. But the OnlyFans will have the Euphoria discussion that you guys crave. So anyways, let's talk a bit about your musical origins and what got you into the arts.
Man, I started as a drummer, actually. I played percussion in middle school and high school, in little bands. We did like a lot of like Nirvana, cover band type of stuff, punk rock, grunge. And I think that's what got me, the rhythm, I guess, to be ready to do hip hop. But hip hop honestly spoke to me a lot more than that other stuff because of what was going on in my life. And so a lot of the things I was hearing in that music was more relatable to me. And so, I went through a really kind of dark time in my life, and music was sort of what saved me. And there was a band at the time called Cottonmouth Kings, if you guys know who that is. And they were a huge influence. They were like punk rock, hip hop, funk, like a little metal. Like they were all these different genres mixed into one. And I used to go watch them at the Sunshine Theater, and I was like, man, I want to do that. I want to influence people the way they influenced me at a show, to go crazy and get hyped and all that stuff. So, yeah.
So
it's a long way to explain.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so how did that transition from percussion to hip hop kind of come to fruition? Was it just that? What kind of got you then off the kit and into,
Great question.
under the mic?
So I think it was like I realized that, working with a band, there was always so many moving parts, and it was always hard to schedule, even back then when we're little kids. Now that you're a little bit older, it's even harder. And I'm like, you know what, I want to write the songs. I want to be like in control of the whole thing and do my own thing. And so, I don't know, it just started developing. I started writing raps in class and like little poetry things. They were probably terrible, honestly. But, I was just filling up notebooks and notebooks of these little stupid songs. And, I remember I met somebody by the name of Sick Tannic when I was in high school. And he had this little home studio in his apartment, up on Candelaria. And I would go over there and record these just really, I think they're bad. Some people think they're fire, but just original, very raw rap songs. And once I heard myself on the mic and heard the songs come to fruition, I was like, man, this is what I want to do forever.
All right. So in high school, you knew that you loved being in front of crowds.
Yeah.
Take us kind of through the moment where it clicked for you and you knew this is the kind of stuff I want to do.
Man, that's such a good question. So I went to a place called Cibola High School. Shout out Cibola. And what really got me to understand the power of moving a crowd was we would freestyle battle. We would rap battle at lunch. Mm-hmm. So somebody would beatbox, and me and another kid or several kids, we would freestyle and battle each other. Mm-hmm. And it would be like the whole concourse, like, over 2,000 people up on the second story, all around us. The principal would come and they thought we were fighting. So they would come and like break us up. They'd bring security. And then she would realize, oh, we're just like rapping. So she would stand there, got her walkie-talkie, and like let us keep going. Yeah. Bro, it was insane. Like I realized at that moment when I heard, oh, from all these people, when you like hit a good line, I was like, damn, that's powerful. I felt like I was in a stadium at the time. And I looked all around me, I'm like, holy shit, all these people are tuned into what we're doing right now. And they're enjoying it. And that was like a drug to me, man. That felt amazing.
God, that's great. It's like what was it, the rap battle meme video?
Yeah,
Psych, that's the wrong number.
Yeah.
Is that
Key and
exactly how it
Peele?
went down? That wasn't even Key and Peele.
Oh, okay.
That was some...
That was just like a video.
This
that
was
was
like
just
Vine
going
stars
around.
probably, back when Vine was popping off.
That really made me want to like take it to a stage and actually perform.
Yeah.
All right.
That's dope.
So you went to college at Full Sail University. How was that experience going there, and why do you think it attracts so much talent? Because there's a lot of people we've interviewed that are products of Full Sail.
First of all, I don't know how you know that. I'm not sure how you're aware of the fact I went there, but Full Sail is like it's like with many things. Yeah, hey man, the DEA over here, the feds working. Full Sail is one of those places like with any real college or anything that you do. It's an investment. It's a big investment that stays with you for a long time. But you make the most of it or you don't. I know a lot of kids that graduated and now they're just managers at Tilly's. And that's okay. If you're a manager at Tilly's, I love you. I got love for you. But if you go to a prestigious school like that or somewhere where you're working hard, you're investing a lot of money into your future, don't you want to get something out of it? So for me, I tried to network with as many people as possible, soak up as much information, and then actually graduate. Most people didn't graduate. Like if we started with, say, 300 kids, it was like 52 at the end. So a lot of people fell out. So it was a big, measure of your endurance for sure. Similar to you guys, you know, you're in school, you're almost done. It's you got to work hard for it.
Yeah.
I was about to say, that does sound like a better graduate than the computer science program.
Yeah.
So
Unfortunately, yes.
I think it's worse, to be honest.
It was a cool experience, and it's cool that, you know, Zandy and Armando and Color My Music, which is a producer out of Florida that we all mutually know. You know, we all went there. He's actually a professor there now, so it's pretty cool, man.
PhD in bars or what?
Yeah, exactly.
Bars.
It's a Pro Tools PhD player.
Yeah.
No, because I mean, Cowboy Killer, I think, is another product of Full Sail. But
That's
I mean,
right.
What do you think attracts so many people to go out there? Just kind of the resources, the opportunity.
I mean, honestly, bro, they're selling you a dream. You know, they're selling you a dream that come here, don't go to a different college, chase your dreams. We're gonna help you get into the industry. Blah blah blah. Which there is truth to that. But I think what a lot of kids found is you don't just graduate and cool, now I'm in the studio. Like, you have to grind your face off and find opportunities that lead to new opportunities that build your resume. So I started doing shit I didn't even want to do. I started doing like, I moved to Miami. I started interning at Studio Center Miami. Rick Ross, Fat Joe, Young Money would come in there when they were like new Young Money, like true young Money. And like, it was a crazy experience, but I realized in that experience I wasn't getting paid. I was just like taking hours and hours and hours out of my day, spraying down the room with Febreze after they smoked blunts. And I'm like, there's gotta be something better than this. This cannot be like the way to get it. So I started getting into live sound. And that's what led me to kind of where I am now, was live sound was a way to get paid, still be doing music type stuff or conferences, and still be in the industry, so to speak. So I think with any degree, you got to sometimes go a different route first to start getting what you actually want. Yeah. It's not just going to happen immediately.
Music industry's tough. That's, I think, a very big recurring theme on this show.
Yeah, it's so tough, And that school makes it seem like it's easy, you know? I mean, no hate to Full Sail, but, you know, that's why a lot of kids fell off, because they thought it was this pie in the sky. I graduate, and I'm fucking working with Dr. Dre. Yeah, right, you know? Yeah. You got to grind it out.
That's true. I mean, you got to be good at drums to really, you know, get on the Super Bowl halftime show.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You know,
and in Fortnite.
Yeah, and in Fortnite too. I mean, you know, they really got the guy from Fortnite to, you know, do Dre's drums. And I wonder who that guy is. I hope he's having a good day. I'm kidding.
I bet he's having a great day.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord. Yeah, yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord.
No Anderson .Paak slander on this show.
Yeah,
no,
we love
not
Anderson
at all.
.Paak.
That's the boy.
Yeah.
He did buy the Fortnite skin. I'm not even gonna lie.
I did, bro. That's one of my favorite artists. I love Anderson .Paak.
Wow,
Yeah,
he's dope.
Yeah.
I'd love to collaborate with him.
Oh yeah.
That
would be dope.
So where does the name Jawny Badluck come from? Is it specifically, we're wondering about the bad luck part. I mean, you do look like the guy that my girl tells me not to worry about. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
So it's like, is it bad luck for my relationship? You know,
Oh
like,
man,
you know.
that's a good question, man. Jawny Badluck was given to me in college when I was at Full Sail. And I think a lot of us might go through this in life where you can fall into the victim mindset. You know, the world's against you. Why does this always happen to me? Why do I have such bad luck? You know, I remember I had like, my laptop got stolen, my car stopped working. It was like fucking pouring rain, full-blown tsunami. I'm in the middle of a huge intersection. I had to push my car by myself. And literally, it was literally up to my ankles in water. And this is in Orlando, Florida. All these things were happening at the same time. It's kind of falling behind in school. And I really fell into this whole mindset of like, yo, like F my life type of thing.
Yeah.
And I realized, you know, later on that it's all a choice. You know, none of us have bad luck. There is no such thing as bad luck. There's really no such thing as good luck. Good luck is just opportunity and preparedness at the same time. And then you get lucky. You were prepared, there was an opportunity, you stepped through the door, boom, now you're lucky. You know, and that's usually how it works. So Jawny Badluck is really, it's not about me having bad luck. It's more about taking your quote unquote perceived bad luck in life and turning it into something good. You know, when I was going through a dark time in my life at 16 years old that I didn't think I was going to get out of, it was me making the choice to choose gratitude for even having life and then taking that and moving forward with it. You know, I started to realize how precious life is when I almost lost it. And so you start having gratitude, like, damn, I'm still here. I still have my legs, my feet, I can walk, I can breathe, I can talk. Some of us don't have that luxury.
So it's very much a reminder for yourself and a lesson to everyone else
Yes.
out there.
Yeah, a lot of people ask that question. It's really more about like turning your, whatever shit you're going through right now, your bad luck that you feel like is cast upon you from the universe, is turning that around and using it for motivation to move forward in your life and get what you really want.
There you go. See, we
that's
always
true.
come at the joke angle when we get the best answers.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah, that's happened every single time.
every single time we hit everybody with. But now, is Johnny your real name, or are you like a Lil Pump is like Lillian Pumpernickel's, and your real name's like Benedict or something like that?
Oh, man. My real name is Jean-Luc.
There you go.
That is my real name, Jean-Luc. So no, Johnny is not my name.
A little French in there, though.
Yeah, I'm mostly Italian. My family's from Palermo, Sicily, technically. We're Sicilian.
You're a paisan?
Yeah, paisan.
Yeah.
You know.
How's the family?
And, my dream as a kid was to be a mobster. When I was a kid, I watched The Sopranos, and I fucking loved that show. And I really wanted to be James Gandolfini. I wanted to be Tony. Like, that was my dream. I was like, I'm going to get a black Mercedes, right, blacked out. I'm going to live in New York, and I'm going to do mob stuff. That was my goal.
So, I know Damien's probably wondering the same thing, but how, gabagool.
Gabagool. Yeah.
Yeah, the gabagool, that's right.
Damien's
Where's the
not-
gabagool? Oh, it's great. That's great. Yeah. For any of you younger watchers or listeners, got to go watch The Sopranos. Best mob show that has ever been in the history of TV. It's amazing.
Ever.
Yeah.
Go play the Mafia games while you're at it. Mafia games are pretty good.
So awesome.
There you go. Is that maybe going to be the thematic shift as you kind of, that's the next Jawny Badluck transition?
Yeah,
Just
that's the next era.
I don't know, man.
mobster.
I don't know yet. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see as we get closer to that. You know.
Sitting in an Olive Garden. Come to me at the day of my daughter's wedding.
First of all, I wouldn't. No, as a true Italian, like we don't go to Olive Garden.
Buca di Beppo.
Yeah, well, yeah, Buca's good, but honestly, to be honest with you, Paisanos on Eubank are my fucking people over there. I love those guys. Family owned, 50-something years, still amazing. I love those guys. True Paisanos.
True Paisan.
Paisanos.
Yep.
No Fazoli's, though.
No Fazoli's.
No Fazoli's. There's a lot of...
I'll go to Buca with you guys, though. You know, family style.
Way too down. Yeah.
Getting us some meatballs. Yeah, I'm down.
Chicken parm's my jam.
Just
dude.
don't take me to Olive Garden. That's a slap in the face
got
of
you, we got
Italians.
I mean, listen, their whole business model is unlimited breadsticks and salads.
That 100%, yeah.
I mean, everything else is just kind of...
It's American Italian.
Yeah.
Where's some Fazoli's, though? I mean,
Let's go with Fazoli's. This fucking guy, man. These fucking Fazoli's.
Fasolini, the Fasolini family.
The Vaseline family.
Back when I was out in Nevada, that was one of the... I don't think it's really out
The
here.
Vaselinis and the Bolognas are at war. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you think
That's
there's
great.
just a
No, that's
big, like, shadow war between all the Italian franchises?
Yeah.
That's how the mafia wars stay, you know,
Yeah.
relevant is...
It's through Italian restaurants.
It makes sense. I mean, you know...
I was really into the mob as a kid, for real. I've read books about it, book reports about them. I had it all charted out on my wall, how they all connected together.
That's fire.
There you go.
That's really
So you learn pay your taxes, because that's how Capone went down.
Yeah.
that's true.
Like you can cheat the feds, but you can't cheat the IRS.
You can't,
that's a
man.
big
You
one,
can't. You
know?
pay your damn taxes, guys. That's how Spike Lee got taken down. Pay your taxes.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
simplest way to.
If you want some tips on how to reduce your taxes, I can help you with that. Small business owner 101, but don't avoid your taxes. That's bad.
We are not financial advisors.
Yeah, we'll stray away from that before we start getting into some trouble here. So back on the topic of music, though, you charted 17 on Billboard. What song was that for, and which chart was it? And then take us through, how that all felt,
Cool. So, so Southwest Fiesta was a song that I did with another artist, Hondro. Shout out to Hondro. Also, shout out to Android Beats, Knowledge on the production. I remember I reached out to him and said, man, I need a New Mexican style beat, and I want to work with Hondro. We kind of, envisioned it early on. I want to work with this guy. I need a beat that suits it properly. And man, it was perfect. We booked a session with an amazing engineer named Mixed by Lex is what he goes by, Lex, out of Grand Bay Studios. But we booked it at Capitol Studios in Capitol Records in Cali.
Yeah.
So that was like the first time I'd ever been in a building like that, and seeing these iconic pictures of Frank Sinatra, his microphone that he used, the same room he recorded in. Hondro came in, first time we'd ever met, and we created this, you know, I don't want to say masterpiece, but this beautiful, kind of perfect creation for what it was. And luckily, you know, the video popped off. We got over 1 million views on YouTube. The video itself was fire. We had a bunch of people, pool party, all before COVID happened. And then that led into getting on the charts for the remix of the song. And that's on the hip-hop compilation top 100 charts through Billboard. So just to be in the top 100 was cool, but to be like less than 20 was really awesome in the top 20. It felt amazing, honestly. It's a huge, like, honor, you know. I think as a perfectionist, though, you always want more. The moment it came in the mail, I was like, oh, fuck, I need a platinum record. I need a gold record. But, you know, I try to stay humble and try to just, like, be grateful for the fact that that is a childhood dream that's on my wall now, you know?
Oh, that's awesome.
That's amazing.
Not many people get to say they charted on Billboard, that's for sure. And as we were saying earlier, you know, the polka charts are pretty dry right now. So if you want to go gold, go number 1.
I'm going triple diamond in polka this year.
Or what kind of music the Paisan's about? Get that genre.
Yeah, no, you're right.
That's Amore.
Get some accordion, some accordion in there.
You know, exactly. Godfather theme. You know, everyone loves that good stuff.
Absolutely.
That one song, some dude memed it. It was about the Ndrangheta, some mafia thing.
Oh, cool.
I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. I'm not a paisan.
It's all right, man. We'll accept you in the family.
Oh, hey, family styles for everybody. Anyways, on the topic of Hondro, though, is that guy always as crazy as he is on stage, or you know?
Yeah, he's a cool dude, man. He's got a lot of energy. But you know, I'd say you know, in person, he's just a normal guy like all of us. You know, he's cool people. We've chopped it up. We've eaten food together. We've done all kinds of shit.
Family style.
Family style. Yeah, I got a lot of love and respect for him, man. I'm happy we were able to create something that got as far as it did.
Yeah, it is very well documented. We know who Hondro is. We saw him at Fiestas.
Yeah.
Energetic, very energetic.
Yeah,
for sure.
It was a great set.
It was a great time.
Fiestas, I'm coming for you.
Oh.
I'm coming for you, Fiestas. Let's go.
No, hey, for real, you could probably get in if you know Hondro.
Yeah,
depends on who you're talking about.
Oh.
There's some people at SSC who want to meet Hondro again. We'll put it that way.
I see.
You know.
I see. I'll have his people talk to their people, talk to my people.
We'll all go to Buka.
We'll go to Buka, we'll go family style. Get some gabagool.
There it is. There it is. We'll figure it all out. I know you've collaborated with a lot of people, but how was it collaborating with Zandy Ashley?
Oh, man. Dude, I love Zandy. She's awesome. Man, Ghost Town is one of my favorite songs I've ever done. I love that record. I love what she did with it. What's cool is that started with, again, one of my main producers, Knowledge, kind of creating a little bit of the beat. I sent her the idea. She sent me back this beautiful guitar riff with the hook kind of already done. And then I was like, bro, I need you to build around this. Next thing you know, we had this awesome creation, and then it sat in the vault for like a whole year. We didn't do anything to it. A year later, in 2021, I was like, yo, Zandy, we have to do this record. I want to put it on my album. She came to On the Moon Studios. Shout out Nick. And man, it just came to life, dude. I fucking love that record. I love that record.
Yeah, no, that's a good feature to have.
It is.
Scorpio season is, she makes up a lot of it as much as Armando does. Yeah. But
we got to perform together in Sarasota, which was cool. We got to do the whole thing together, which was tight.
That's really cool. She is hilarious.
I love her.
She is on probably one of the top people that need a guest host the show whenever, once again, Damien may or may not run into some issues with.
I told you we don't talk
law.
about that, man.
Well, hey. It's already kind of reared its ugly head at the beginning of the year. You want to hear it for the year. Come on, get together. And I guess we'll clear it up for you and for people who don't know what we're talking about. This guy allegedly was smuggling FL Studio across the border.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
that's a tough.
I'll get you.
FL Studio smuggler.
Yeah.
You're a bandit, bro.
Yeah. Mobster.
You're a
almost.
mobster savage. You're a made man.
Look, it may or may not be Ableton 2, may or may not be Logic. Who knows? Who knows?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we won't speak on that.
Yeah,
We don't speak on
We're
that,
just gonna
though.
keep it there, you know. Well, we'll talk about it over once again, family style.
Yeah, family style. Over some spaghetti.
Well, speaking of Italy, you've traveled quite a few places, 13 countries to be exact.
Yeah.
Where have you been, and what's next on the travel list?
Man, let's see if I can remember all this. The first place I ever went out of the country in terms of like, you know, a lot of us have gone to Mexico or like the Dominican. I kind of count going all the way across the sea as being truly out of the
At
country.
least like 5,000 miles. What's the?
Yeah,
what's-
well,
what's the
yeah,
number?
something like that, you know, like, because I feel like it's so easy to fly to Mexico. That's so simple. And not that that's not cool, but it's like,
It's easy to get FL across into Mexico.
yeah, it's easy to
Yeah.
smuggle FLC. But there's something about when you hop on a plane and you're over the fucking Atlantic Ocean for hours and hours and hours, and then you land in a totally different world. There's something so special about that. So Paris and Barcelona was like the first places I went. And then we started doing like Rome and Berlin and Czech Republic and back to Barcelona. That's my favorite city in the world, actually. I fucking love Barcelona. It's amazing. It's like the San Diego of Europe, but like way better.
All right.
Egypt, you know, we spent a month in Egypt last year. That was absolutely insane. I lost my mind. I lost my mind in Egypt. And it was great. I don't regret it at all. It was like January 2021, you know, middle of the pandemic, no vaccines yet, and we just went, and we just got lost out there for a month. Kept extending the trip because it was so cheap. It was so easy to be there. Hotels, like money crazy hotels, were $50 a night. You know, huge Hiltons and these amazing places. So you just hop a train, you hop a plane, and you're wherever you want to be in Egypt. It was dope.
Yeah.
I've been to Thailand too. I love Thailand. I'd go back there.
Yeah.
That's dope.
But yeah, it's about 13. It is 13 countries. I just don't remember all of them now. But what an experience, man! I love being overseas. I want to tour overseas. That's a big goal of mine for sure.
That's the dream right there. I
That's
mean,
the
you
dream.
got the Billboard chart, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm about to say that. Like I said, the polka might take you across
next
the,
level.
That's true, though.
across the.
I want to go to
the Atlantic.
fucking Russia, bro. Like I want to do a show in the coldest Siberian
Oh,
winter
man.
There you
Yeah.
go,
with the
just-
coldest people. You
Yeah.
know, just turning up, going crazy.
That'd be dope.
That'd be crazy.
Siberian gulag concert. like-
Gulag, yeah, yeah, man. Straight from the igloo.
Yeah, straight from the eagle.
Yeah, come see me at Ice House.
That's
Hey,
hard.
from
That's
the,
hard.
From the Kremlin? Hey, play the Kremlin.
That's
That's
true.
some clout.
There used to be a place here
clout.
called Ice House, by the way, for those who remember what that is. We won't speak on that.
Yeah, well, we'll leave it there. Once again.
It was a strip club.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
On a scale of fantasy world, Vegas clubs, where we put it.
To be honest, I don't like strip clubs. I'll just put it out there. Not a fan.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Yeah.
I think it's a huge waste of money. And by the way, you know, if that's your career, I love you for it. Get your money, boo. Do your thing.
True.
But it is not somewhere where I want to spend my time and money.
Well, I mean, it's pretty apparent that the OnlyFans market's taken over.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now, I will say this. In Florida, I've been to some amazing, high-quality strip clubs where it's like a steakhouse. You're eating steak, you're having lobster, you're popping champagne. It's more of an experience
yeah.
than just tossing dollars, you know, at someone who doesn't actually care about you. It's this false sense of like they like you or something.
Yeah.
I just don't like that. It's not for me.
It's business.
It's business. Now, would you want like one of your songs to be played in the strip
There you
club?
go.
100%.
Oh yeah.
So I'll
for sure.
support the strip club.
Yeah.
I'll be a sponsor for a strip club, you know,
That'd be
but
cool,
I just
yeah.
don't really want to go there.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
If I had to though, an after party or something like that, I totally would. It's just not my thing.
Not
Yeah.
your scene, yeah, you
No.
know.
Yeah,
To
I
each
feel-
their
I
own,
feel
you
it.
know.
Yeah.
Like I said, it seems like we all prefer a good buka meal.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, a family
Listen,
style.
I'll go out to dinner anytime. I don't need to see some teddies in my face. I don't need to see it.
So, but what's the country you want to travel to the most now that you haven't been?
Man, you know, Australia would be super cool. I want to see more of Europe, like where I'm from. You know, I've never been to Sicily. I've been to a couple places in Italy, like Venice with the gondolas, you know, and Rome, of course. But I want to see like Tuscany, the hillsides. I want to see the Amalfi Coast, and definitely my hometown of Palermo. That would be fucking awesome. I would love that.
Yeah.
You support the hometown football club out there?
Absolutely, yeah. You know, I've been to a few football games overseas. I got to see Paris versus Paris. I got to see Barcelona versus the other Barcelona team.
Yeah.
And then we got to see another one. I don't even remember because we were super faded during that one. But man, like for someone who doesn't really watch soccer, I have so much respect for it. It is lit AF live.
Oh, yeah.
They don't even sell alcohol in the stadiums because the fans get too crazy.
Yeah.
So they just will not sell it.
That's true. There's been some crazy soccer riots are no joke.
They're
yeah.
no joke,
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a big, I think soccer is really dope. I don't watch it on my own, but I really think it's awesome. I think it's really cool now that I've seen it like in person.
The big one, I think the soccer game I've always dreamed of seeing was the Inter Milan rivalry game.
Yes,
That's a good one.
absolutely.
I don't know how long San Siro is going to be up as a stadium because it's getting old. But
Yeah, I don't know, man. I got to see Messi though,
Hey,
Lionel
that's
Messi. I got his hat. You know, I felt like a real fan.
that's dope, man.
That
That's
is
like,
dope.
I got it's crazy.
Yeah.
Was that when he was still playing for Barcelona?
No, he
Or
was
was that
he was
with
no
Paris?
longer with. He was with the other. He was with the other team. I don't remember what team it is now, but he was no longer with them. But hey, shout out to BCN. Love you guys.
Word. And I guess my last question before we get into some music production questions with Damien. What are the challenges of house flipping and navigating the real estate market as a whole?
Oh, dude, I didn't know you knew that either. Young Nardwar. So I got into to flipping houses when I was the wee little age of 22, and
My age.
yeah, man, yeah, it was.
He's just like me.
Yeah, he's just like me. I could do that too, man. You know, coming from someone with zero real estate background, no one in my family did that. I didn't know anything about construction. Like, it truly was all self-taught. I was blessed enough to have some people around me that were teaching this stuff. And instead of me just being on Facebook when I was doing my live production gigs in the industry, right, doing these conferences and seminars, I started to just write notes about what they were talking about. I'm like, yo, this sounds kind of cool. If I could just learn wholesaling, or if I could learn just a little bit of what they're talking about, that could help me have a better career as an independent artist. And I just saw that vision very young, because I'm thinking every day, you know, you're working your ass off, you're like, what is the end game here? How am I going to chase being a real artist and also hold down a job and have bills? How do you manage it all? I'm like, I need to make more money. I need to figure out how to make more money, at least on the side, a side hustle. And so, man, I got beat the F up in that business very early on. And I, again, with the whole like, stay bad is kind of like, you know, stay focused, stay unique, stay true to yourself, stay true to your goals. The people around you are going to laugh at you. They're going to tell you you're crazy. What are you doing in real estate, Jean-Luc or Johnny? You know, what the F do you know about that? And I just saw a vision, man. I was like, bro, I'm going to fucking learn this shit if it kills me. And a lot of people think I was a real estate agent. I actually still to this day am not a real estate agent. I do have my license in California, but I never did it as an agent. I actually bought, fixed up, and sold the houses. And you're probably wondering, how did you afford to do that at 22 as a broke post-college student? I had no money. I learned how to raise other people's capital. That was a boom, game changer for me. If you learn the basics of investing and you put a property under contract and you have the property under contract, you control the equitable interest of that house for the length of this contract. Mm-hmm. So I can take this contract and I can go sell it to somebody else for a spread. I literally can take the house. I never even bought the house. I can just take the contract and sell it to you and you go flip the house. Yeah. That's what my goal was to keep it simple. Of course, that's not what I ended up doing. I ended up actually buying a fucking house in Orange City, Florida, and on Rose Ave, baby. And a hard money lender lent me the money at like 15% and 4 points, which 4 points means 1% times 4 of the total loan value. And you have to pay that at closing up front. So I had to borrow money from everywhere. I was, maxing out my credit cards. I was borrowing money from a couple friends, and then I had the hard money lender, but it was secured by the asset. That's why the lender would lend a 22-year-old, let's say it was 50 grand. Why would they lend a 22-year-old with no experience in real estate? Because they knew that I knew enough to where I went out and put this property under contract. So I had a system. And dude, from there it was like shit show after shit show. It took like a month to get started, even renovating it. You know, it was 45 minutes away from my house in some little city I'd never heard of in Florida, but I just wanted the opportunity. I wanted to see it work. And dude, before you know it, like a couple months go by, roof is done, inside's done, it's starting to look real pretty. We put it on the market, and like within a few days, full price offer. This lady waived the inspection. She said it was so beautiful. She's like, I don't even need an inspection on it.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, I think I ended up making, because I had to pay so much money in interest, right? You're paying 15% plus the 4 points. Most people will say, oh, that's too expensive. I'm not going to do it. I just wanted the fucking opportunity. I wanted to see that I could do it one time and be profitable. So I think I made like 5-6 grand profit. You know, you get all your money back, you pay off the lender, you pay off your credit cards, and you got 5-6 grand. At that time, it would take me a month and a half to make that much money. A month and a half, 2 months. So I'm like, holy shit, I just flipped one house while I was still going to my job. This is all happening in the background. I'm not there swinging hammers. I hired the crews, put everybody in place, and next thing you know, I got 6 grand in my bank account. I'm like, holy shit, this is crazy. And so I just kept going, man. I just kept going and going and going, and the goal was to eventually get to a place where you own some of these houses. You actually hold on to them. You rent them out. So, you know, like I said, I got beat up a lot. I lost a lot of money at a young age. You know, not even my own money, credit cards. I'd flip a house, lose 20 grand. Now I'm in the hole. Now I got to flip another house just to get back up. But I just had that perseverance to be like, all right, if you did it once, you can do it again. And, you know, eventually it really started to pay off. And, you know, that knowledge I'm so grateful for, because it's forever in my head. Even though I don't currently want to flip houses, it's a pain in the ass. It always is a pain in the ass. And right now the market's just way too crazy and inflated. But the principles, man, it changed my life forever. Forever.
We're trending towards a investment show, aren't we?
Great.
We're going to move out of music slowly into just crypto and investments.
I think the thing is for young people, though, is like when you start talking about that kind of stuff, everyone's just, oh, that's not for me. I don't have any money. Bro, let me be your guiding light example. I had a 585 credit score. I didn't have great credit. I had basically no money. I had a little bit of credit card money. I just had the knowledge. I just educated myself on how to construct a deal, brought that to a hard money lender, which is sort of like a bank but way more expensive, and they're more loose. I couldn't go to Wells Fargo to flip a house. It had to be like a local hard money lender. Google it. And I just want young people to know, like, bro, if that's something you dream of or you want to flip houses, you don't have to wait till you're 30 years old. You can do it with no money. You just need the knowledge. That's it.
Yeah.
That's how I did it.
There you go. Sigma grind set tips. Even though that was some pretty legit advice.
Really, yeah.
All jokes aside.
Yeah.
Wow, that was enlightening. I did not expect that much. We're learning a lot here. That's Producer's Pit, which is something I never thought I'd be saying in my life. But anyways, let's get to a break. We got some good questions from Damien coming, but sit tight. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the Producer's Pit. We are having some rather actually enlightening conversation with singer, songwriter, and hip-hop artist Jawny Badluck. Good to have him in here. It's been fun so far. But let's keep the fun rolling with some music production questions by the show's resident producer, Damien's an Alien.
Yes, sir. Can you walk us through your creative process, like your writing process, the production process, and everything that takes to put it into a record?
Man, you know, it varies for me. Typically, it's finding an instrumental that I groove with, and then freestyling, you know, whether that's in the car, in the studio. Sometimes I'll do voice notes and just kind of get an idea of where I'm headed with it. It might not make any sense at all, you know, kind of like Young Thug. Like, it might just sound like gibberish, and then I'll create words that go with that flow. I used to be really, really, really heavy on songwriting, like actually sitting down, pen in the pad, or on the phone and writing. Lately, for the past couple years, I've been just like freestyling, like just going into the studio and that's kind of a more modern way of doing it, bar for bar, you know. And I feel like by doing it that way, it is a little bit more special and creative because it's just right from your brain. You can't overthink it. you know? So yeah, that's usually how I do it. I don't typically write songs and then find the music. I typically find the music, vibe to it, and then just go in on it.
Yeah. Now, is there any particular steps within that process that stand out as the most difficult step, and how do you overcome that difficulty?
I think for me, it's like sometimes the flow is really dope. I like how I'm saying some shit. I like the melody, but it's just like sometimes lyrics for me. Sometimes I don't feel like it's strong enough, or and that's where sometimes I'll lean on songwriters like my brother is a co-writer of mine. I just want to tighten up this hook. I want to tighten this lyric up. It's not as dope as I want it to be, or as thoughtful as I want it to be. For some people, that's really, really easy. And some days it is easy for me. But I find that the hardest part is just saying what my emotions and what my brain wants to say. It's like I can feel it. I can get the emotion out there, the vibe, but I can't always articulate that into the words perfectly right away.
Yeah. And more on the production side, since you're talking about a vibe, what kind of conveys the vibe on the production side of things?
What conveys the vibe?
Yeah.
I would say just the moment that instrumental starts, where it hits you. I hear some beats and I'm turned off. I don't want to rap on it. I don't want to sing on it. It's just like blah to me. And for someone else, that might be like perfect for them. Yeah. But if I hear something that just like where I go, ooh, like, oh shit, immediately, then I know, okay, this is something that I need to fuck around with,
Yeah. And do you have any tips for up-and-coming artists that may be struggling with some difficulties, maybe finding their sound, or, having trouble having a process such as going in, freestyling? Do you have any tips for them?
Man, that's awesome. Yeah, I would say, like, don't try to sound like the people that you love. That's a dangerous area to be in that I think we all are guilty of as artists, is you love this artist, you look up to them, you want your record to sound like X song from them. The problem is if you're doing that, you're not really capturing your own unique creativity. You gotta like create your own shit that can be in the same lane as those records. Maybe some of the same sonic qualities, some of the same production qualities, but it's like, don't try to sound like Drake, because then you're just gonna sound like Drake. But what I have learned with creativity is that all creative people are borrowing and copying and turning things into something new. Nothing is really new. Most things that we hear are just an interpolation of something that's already happened in the past.
Yeah.
And then you make it your own. So I would say just really try to be original, Don't worry about sounding like this artist. Just be yourself, which sounds cheesy, sounds like run-of-the-mill, but I've learned that that's the key to success. Talk about your life, real shit. If you don't kill people and shoot people with guns, stop talking about guns and all this shit you don't do. If you don't sell drugs, stop talking about shipping packs, right? Like, talk about your mom who has cancer. Talk about your sister who just broke up with some douchebag. Talk about the girl who broke your heart. Talk about whatever's going on in your life. Your car just broke down. Like, that's a bar.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about your fucking piece of shit junker that broke down in the middle of a massive freeway in Florida. So I wish I would have learned that sooner. Stop trying to be like something else or fake it. Like, just be you.
Yeah, thank you. Now, the next segment is this or that. I'm going to go ahead and give you two options. You're going to choose the one that you prefer.
Okay.
And then you can say a little bit about it, say why you prefer it. So first off, do you like more smooth or like hard-hitting production?
Both. I think in my lane right now where I'm at is more smooth, more pop stuff for the ladies. But like there are times when I'm just in the right state of mind to do something way harder. I love both.
Now, do you like more introspective lyrics or just fun, outgoing lyrics?
Personally, I like more introspective. That's maybe just more of my style, is that I like to talk about real things that are going on in the human mind that we all deal with. I would actually like to be better at dumbing it down. That's a skill I would like to master, is just more fun, party, carefree, without like making this intricate thing in your mind and tie it all together at the end. Like, Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my goal with Southwest Fiesta, actually, was to like dumb it down.
Yeah.
Just have fun with it. Do something that's just kind of lit,
Yeah. Yeah, and then would you rather play with the live band or just with backtracks?
My whole career I've played by myself with backtracks. I don't think I'll ever do it again. I think I'm sold on having a band.
I mean,
Shout out to Misfortune.
Yeah.
Fucking love you guys.
That's a group. We'll put it that way.
yeah, for
There's a lot more moving parts, like we talked about earlier. There's a lot more managing schedules, personalities. There's more gear. There's more setup time. Literally, it's a larger investment in every way possible. But I think for the long term of it, it's way cooler.
Yeah.
I'd much rather have a band behind me going crazy than just me going crazy.
Yeah. Now, what about collaboration versus competition?
I don't believe in competition. I don't, for me, I don't feel like I have any competition. I'm competing with myself daily. I'm competing with my last record. I'm competing with the Billboard. I'm competing with my health. Everyone's gonna do what they're gonna do, right? I think that if you are secure with yourself, then you should be open to collaboration. I wanna collaborate with every artist in the city that's dope. Every artist in Phoenix, every artist in other states. I don't see any reason why not to. But some people don't see it that way. Some people are very closed off. They're worried about you taking their fans or this and that. It's all about having an abundance mindset, not a scarcity mindset.
Yeah.
There's more than enough for all of us.
Yeah, is there anybody locally that you would like to collaborate with that you haven't collaborated with yet?
Definitely. Slums of Harvard, I want to work with them, do something really cool. We even talked about maybe doing a show together. Yes, I'm Savings, the guy that I recommended for Song of the Week. I still want to work with Z, the author. Yeah, those are a few. There's more, but I could go on forever.
Yeah. All right, thank you. That's all I have today.
All right. Well, I think it's pretty clear that this man prefers working with a live band because he came in with the crew today.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And you'll get to see that here in a second. But first, let's take a break and we'll come back and tie up some loose ends before we get to the real meat of what we're at today. So we'll be right back.
I think you're too empathetic, and you say I'm pathetic. For all the hurt and disrespect I caused you, I regret it. Feels like we ruined each other, hidden lies you discovered. I broke your heart and hide the pieces, then texted the brother.
And you're back with Producer's Pit. We just had some great conversation with Jawny Badluck, local singer, songwriter, and hip hop artist. And before we get into the performance, which shaping up to be pretty damn good with the crew he's brought in today, I guess let's get a couple of things out of the way. So first off, where can we stream your music? Where can we find you on the internet?
Everywhere. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, all major platforms. Look up Jawny Badluck, Jawny Badluck. That should be on your screen below. Swipe up.
There's the handle. Yeah. Swipe up, swipe down, you know. So you're on all the socials too.
All the socials, yeah. I'm most active on Instagram. That's where my biggest following is. One goal, you know, I'm really trying to, not trying, but one goal I'm very focused on this year is getting my YouTube subscribers up. I'd like to be at, 5,000 by the end of this year. So if you guys can help me do that, please subscribe on YouTube to the channel. That would be much appreciated. Love you.
Well, I know you're expecting this one, but you got OnlyFans?
Ah!
I expect it. Come on.
No, I don't have an OnlyFans.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Okay, not yet. Hey,
No, not yet.
We'll get back to you on that.
Yeah.
You'll know the moment it
That's
happens.
super exclusive content.
Super.
That's super exclusive. Yeah.
That's Batcave content.
Yeah.
That's Jean-Luc in action.
Yes,
there.
sir.
That's his alter ego. Actually, I don't know which ego. Yeah.
Actually,
Well,
I do identify with Batman a lot. Eccentric billionaire. Has a cave, has a really cool car. Right? He saves the world, but he's still human. He doesn't actually have any superhuman powers.
Yeah.
I think he's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's dope.
I mean, the billionaire part would be awesome to actually, but
that's a lot of houses to flip too.
That's a lot of houses, yeah. I just always thought he was such a badass. I liked his demeanor and how he stays away from it all, but he has to go to these galas and stuff, but then he goes back to his Batcave. Kind of identify with that.
Mysterious guy, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be fine.
That's an aesthetic, as some people
It's
say.
an aesthetic,
It's
yeah.
aesthetic,
I like his aesthetic. It's mysterious.
So is there any upcoming projects? Anything you want to plug while you're here?
Right now I got a single out, Eyes for You. That's a single that I'm pushing pretty heavy right now. I want to do a music video for that out in California here soon. That's actually off of an upcoming album called KLD that's going to be coming very, very soon. Been working on it for a year. And very, very special, very near and dear to my heart, and I'm ready to just finally put it out into the world and kind of like move on because I've been working on it so long. So yeah, Eyes for You, go stream that. It's a great record. It's written from the heart, and it's a little bit different than a lot of my older records.
All right. Oh, there's something we do want to plug for you, Damien.
Yeah,
Hey,
let me grab these.
this dude hooked us up with some goods. So hey, we appreciate it. I mean, we don't really have it, but there's a Jawny Badluck shirt. I don't know how to show
Jawny
this up
Badluck
again.
and the Misfortune.
Open it, yeah. You'll see the hoodie. The hoodie his band's got is pretty dope. And then that album. I mean,
Count Your Lucky Stars. That was the first real studio album from Jawny Badluck in 2018. And those are some of the last copies that exist. I'll never print those again. So it's a rarity.
Well, yeah, no, we appreciate you bringing that stuff in. Hey, can people buy merch like that? Where?
Yeah, merch is available. You can hit me up on Instagram. I actually have a shop right on my main profile on Instagram. But for some of the exclusive pieces, like those shirts and hoodies that are more exclusive to a show, anytime we have extra inventory, those are sold directly. So just hit me up if you're interested in those pieces. I like to do limited drops that only happen one time and they never happen again. So get your hands on those. They're super comfy.
Yeah, definitely stay up with this stuff. You'll get a better idea of what his merch looks like without us doing our... Yeah. We're not QVC here, so we really can't show it off as good.
And the phone room is waiting for your call now.
Yeah, exactly.
1-800-2225-5544.
So you got it down.
He's
good.
got it. He's got it. There you go. Order now. And of course, our last question of the day: who do you want to see on the show in the future?
Who do I want to see on the show? I would say, there's so many people, man. I almost feel bad answering that question. I want to see my boy Dean London Swift on this show. You got to get him on here.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna make the push because we've been trying Hondro. Would you like to see?
I'd love to see Hondro.
Yeah,
Totally.
exactly.
Yeah, totally. He doesn't live here, but you should get him on here.
We'll find him. We got our top agents on it.
Yeah, Dean London, Hondro, and Yes I'm Savings. I'm gonna shout him out again.
Word. Yeah. No. We're always looking for more people to interview.
For sure.
It's always good. And of course, if you've heard your name on this, want to come on the show, Instagram producers_pit. You can message us. We'll get you on. Or if you're wondering how to keep up with this dumbass show, well, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Instagram producers_pit. That's where you'll find the clips, updates on when new episodes drop. Maybe events here and there. There's always something going on with this show, except when we're super busy, then the page kind of...
Yeah, it kind of dies.
But we got a lot of stuff that's, we're always working to get out new content, so don't worry. We'll never leave you unannounced. Might leave you on red for a bit, but we'll get back to you, you know.
Or delivered, not
Or
red.
delivered.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll get back to you.
Yeah,
Anyways,
for
guys, also YouTube, just look up Producers Pit. That's the whole full shows, 1 hour of lot.
Yeah.
Especially today. It's a lot of enlightening stuff, I think today is a good day. Go get yourself some buka, family style, bring it.
Exactly.
Chow down on that and watch a great interview up in there.
Yeah.
Get some gabagool.
Get some gabagool.
Increase your financial literacy.
There you go.
And do something for yourself today.
Exactly. All in 1 hour of your time watching this dumbass show. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy how self-improvement works. And last but not least, same handle for the Spotify if you want to check out the local and general Song of the Week picks. Very interesting playlist. Will take you on quite a journey. We've got every genre imaginable except polka. We won't lie to you on that one. Outside of that, all that's left to do is to let Jawny Badluck and the Misfortune take the stage, and we'll see you on the music stage. So we'll be right back for that.
I was chilling with her sister and a bottle. You look like something troublesome that I wanna follow. You look like a bad decision I'll regret tomorrow. You should be very afraid, cause I could take your girl in various ways.
Producers Pit, my name is Jawny Badluck. I'm here with the Misfortune. These men are some of the greatest musicians in this city. I love playing with them. We got Alex, we got Ben, Jesse, Hugo. Let's run it. Yeah, hey. This song is called Southwest Fiesta. I just want to thank you guys for helping this song get on the Billboards, number 17. Thanks to you. Let's go. Hey, oh, watch me spark my lighter. Hey,
Spicy like tamale, roasting like green peppers on that open fire. New Mexican mommy told me she a rider, hop in the whip. Speakers up loud, fully equipped. Hey, you should just flip. Now I make hits, like me and Spiff, cause I'm rolling with you and my extras. Never understood what my mission was. I came up with my shoes in the mud. Sleep a lot, high school was causing a fuss. Now the city back me up like Johnny, you winning. You a legend in the making. Do City, we getting litty now. Hey, I need y'all to sing it with me if y'all know this. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, let's go. Live it up, light it up, run it up, hey. Run it up, roll it up, light it up, yeah, yeah, live it up, light it up, roll it up, hey, hey, run it up. Can't nobody stop you now. Hating that they won't stop, cause they never liked us, never keep my dreams locked down. They keep on hating cause we won't stop, capping with the lifestyle, always gotta run their mouth. Yeah. Shout out to Knowledge on the production of that one. Shout out New Mexico, man. 505, 575, and everywhere in between. Producers Pit. Love you guys. All right. Blow. Hey, man, I gotta tell you guys, you only get one shot at this thing called life. We all make mistakes, we all mess up. You gotta chase those dreams, though. You get one chance of doing this. Come on. Hey, I'm back at it like bad habits, a mad savage. Clean cabbage, money no longer under mattress. Made decisions, put them into the 6 figures. 2020, looking back at the bigger picture. Now you're doing more than focusing on hoes and liquor. Hope you're doing more than shopping, baby, flaunting pictures. Gotta get in where you fit in, the windows are tinted. Suits fitted, we don't wait, we just get it. This life, better now, hella different. 28 in front of me, suddenly thoughts have shifted. Now 23 anymore, gotta pursue the vision. Feeling late to the party, bitch, I built a business. They was in your position, they played it safe while you always were different. That feeling inside, know something's missing. I won't trade my dreams for a pension, nah. Hey, 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 diamonds in the sky, reach out, put the hands up. Spark the heart, the body, the light, the flame up. Hey, hey, so when the club goes down, the party gets turned up. So put your glass up high, give thanks for the good life. Gonna do it like this. Can't stop the party with a movement like this. Bad luck, the army, we don't need no defense. Roll up, Alicia, bump keys in the Benz. Oh. So many with me, hella pretty. Suns have shades on. Upper 60s, get rich or die trying. I'm on my 50, collecting rent checks. First to the 15. Hey, life is starlight. Count my lucky stars, I'm alright. Things are looking up, my desires are on sight. Gotta keep grinding, make sure that it lasts forever. Not only do it for my brothers and my mama though, cause I don't wanna only eat at Papa though. I want a life for any option, I choose I go, I see it thoroughly, refuse to let my vision slip. Pull up, 4 rings on the front grill, raise a couple mil so I can make it deal. Now I'm feeling too trill like it isn't real. Whether you in it for the love or the thrill, live life. Diamonds in the sky, reach high, put your hands up. You got to taste the nightlife. When the sun goes down, the party gets turned up. So put your glass up high, give thanks for the good life. Give thanks for the good life. Always with different, that feeling inside. You just know something's missing. Won't trade my dreams for a pension, no. Yeah. Don't trade those dreams. Don't trade them in for the golden handcuffs.
No way. Is it Malloy?
You know, you only get one shot at life, but on Producer's Pit, you get multiple shots. Yeah. Hey, hey, I'm in my head again. All these nights alone when I know you're with him. Baby, I wish I treated you more delicate. I need you to know you're the only one. From this moment on, hey, 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 fly to Cali just to find she's somewhere hiding in the hills. Got a roommate and a new best friend, don't wanna talk about it feels. Bunch of rich girls drinking laugh, but baby, you're so much more than that. Baby, I'm a dog and you're a cat. I chase you around, won't text me back. Get a little emotional. We talk, it's a roller coaster. Remember wildin' down the coast, hands in the wind with your pedicure toes. To Norris, pour it in your cup, baby, you so gorgeous. Lost in your eyes with a lush green forest. Swear that I love her, but she still ignores. With my head in the clouds, never coming down. See her face in the crowd, but she's never around. Now I'm grabbing her hand, got our toes in the sand. I feel complete, I feel, then I realize I'm in my head again. All these nights alone when I know you're with him. Baby, I wish I treated you more delicate. You didn't know you're the only one. From this moment on, only need a new career path. On God, she with Pierre now. That's raw. I guess it's what I get for all the shit I did wrong. Dealing with repercussions, I knew it from the jump. Wish I could flip the script on this relationship, like when I left Egypt, to tell you that I'm flew around the world in a new direction. And when you came around the corner, baby, you saw it. Get a little emotional. We talk, it's a roller coaster. Remember wildin' down the coast, hands in the wind with your pedicure toe. It was up to Norris, pour it in your cup, baby, you so gorgeous. Lost in your eyes, what a lush green forest. Swear that I love her, but she head again. All these nights alone when I know you're with him. Baby, I wish I treated you more delicate. Need you to know you're the only one. I need y'all to sing this. Hey, 1, 2. I'm in my head again. All these nights alone when I know you're with him. Baby, I wish I treated you more delicate. I need you to know you're the only one. From this moment on, only need eyes for you. Thank you.
Goddamn. Bad luck. You got quite a band of merry men up in here.
Appreciate it, man.
Hey,
I'm just the face. These are the real talents right here.
that's true. You got them all coordinated in uniforms. I mean, you know.
They look great.
You got the sex appeal. You got the machine. You got the boys. I mean, come on. What more can you ask
Super
for?
grateful.
They kind of remind me of Munira's band for some reason.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know why. Yeah,
It's
you
got
know.
a strange resemblance.
Yeah, real.
Shout out Munira.
A lot of similarities, but
Hey.
anyways, thanks for coming in, guys. I know this is, so for some of you, this is like your 20th appearance, so you guys are in the record books for sure, but I appreciate you for stopping in and during our bullshit, because that's, you know, this show is a lot of bullshit and 3 jokes, but everyone at home knows that. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys, for myself, for Jawny Badluck and the Misfortune.
Thank you for having us.
And
Producer's Pit.
Damien's an Alien, and Studio 519. This is the Producer's Pit signing off. We'll see you on the next one, guys.
Stay bad.